I was at Sheetz. Well, I'm leaving Sheetz now. And I was in line, and there's a guy outside with his Sturgis big American flag on the talons of an eagle, sort of like "We fight for pride." It said something like that, and he's like, scratching off an instant lotto ticket. Something about some bitch to somebody. He said. That's all I heard. And then when I was in there making the delivery, because I was already done with my day at work, and they had a lot yesterday, and it got really busy today, and they needed some instead of waiting until tomorrow. I said, "Hi, I'll come all the way back out to the farthest out my route goes from my house. It's all right. I'll leave. I just got done. No big deal. I don't care." Because they would have made it till tomorrow, but I figured just to help. Anyway, so it was for this reason, because I was in there, and there was like this, what people would call as a very attractive woman. She was attractive, to the eyes. Like curly hair, really good smelling, soft skin, all the whatever. And I thought to myself, boy, before I would have been like, wow, she's hot, man. Wow, I'd like to, hey, oh, God. But not at all. I thought to myself, she just waited. She spent $7 for some kind of whipped drink. It looked like, I don't know, this big. From that, it looked that big. $7. It was $7.17 or something. Anyway, so as she walks out, she's got her phone in her back pocket of her tight, sprayed-on pants, and I'm walking behind her because I had my empties from my stuff that I was taking. I just made a delivery, so I was behind her, and her hair's bouncing. Her hair had to bounce, and I'm thinking to myself, she's got her drink, and she's thinking to herself in her little sandals and her tight, spray-on jeans, that I'm pretty, I look really pretty. I got my drink, and I'm really pretty, and her eyes were just like a deer in the headlights. And I'm not saying every woman that looks good, smells good, whatever is like that, but just the fact that there are so many people out there that get somewhere in life not for a good reason, not for a reason worth consciously making decisions pertaining to those things. I mean, I wouldn't trust people, I wouldn't say trust, but I wouldn't give people the authority, the charge of something that could be important when they have that look in their eyes. Yeah, I could look at somebody and see who's intelligent or not, or, conscious or not. Like the guy standing outside the thing with his "We Fight for Pride" American flag, bloody eagle talons shirt scratching off an instant ticket. That guy. That's a good point too. He's not conscious at all. Although he's God manifest, standing there in another one of his forms, being like, "Look at me, Dan, this is what I look like today. And this, and this, and this. Isn't this crazy?" And I'm like, it's awesome. It's so cool. And once I explain this to enough people, they'll get it. Not because I have to, because I love to. And I've been doing this every life I've ever had. I've been trying to, be like the leader of good. I can't say every life I've ever had, because I've had every life, but the ones that meant the most in human form, that were trying to better us for another higher level of existence. We're on the way there. I'm doing it. Dan's doing it, but I'm doing it too. I'm doing it first. Dan's doing it second. And most people won't get that, and if they don't, that's fine. And if people think I'm crazy, that's fine. I'm being myself. If they think I'm crazy because I understand God, then I'm crazy. Great. The psychiatric evaluation says I'm a genius. But at the same time, what does that matter? Like I said, I can talk your little rhetoric about dumb stuff, about TV shows and social media and government and all that kind of stuff. That is dumb to me. That is dumb. Those are following along with a storyline. Do you not understand? Even the government now is a freaking storyline. It's a storyline. We're just following along with it because we don't know what else to do it with better. We know it's not the best idea. Am I wrong? Do we think that being led by people we don't trust is a good idea? No, we don't. So what are we doing? Sitting around like a bunch of doofuses. I don't like this. It's not fair. Well, let's do something about it, okay? I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. It's fun. And it's not making fun of it. It's just fun to be in it. To see it now. The more and more it gets annoying, the more it's funny. And I feel bad about that because it's annoying to me too, as a person. But I'm not just a person. And I've transcended that. I've transcended having to worry about my person, you know. Anywho, since I'm driving and I'm going across the main campus of Edinburgh University, I don't want the campus police to pull me over. You know, there's no school anyway. And there's all these trucks going by with their gravel. They gotta replace their pipes. You know, gotta replace the pipes. And there's all these guys driving their big trucks and in their, you know, tough worker gear. And I used to do those jobs too. And it's funny because, like, I was the exceller. Like, I was the one who was doing all the big stuff, carrying the big stuff, lifting the big stuff, driving the trucks and driving the machines. There was foremen, but they just watch. And I was the guy doing the stuff. So it's like sort of funny when I see these people out there working and being like, yeah, I was like that, but I wasn't like you. I wasn't like, look at me, I'm tough. I spit all over. No, on purpose. Not really. Anyway, it doesn't matter. A lot of this stuff won't be put on, I'll edit it out. But we gotta really, really start thinking about ourselves a little bit more as individuals. And then realize that we're one collective whole, and you're just a representation. So quit taking all your personal stuff and your ideas so seriously unless they're that beneficial. If they're not beneficial, don't waste your time on them. If they're just something to kill time because you're bored, stop doing that. Stop being bored. There's nothing to be bored over. What is bored? Bored means something got a hole bored into it. What are you when you're bored? You're living in a hole. You're in a hole of some sort. You don't know what the hole is, but you're digging yourself a hole. So quit being bored and go out and do something. Alright? Love you guys.